Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Libris. In this episode, which is going to be a short one, I'll be presenting some of the books that I've bought over the previous month, and I'm gonna say a little bit some things about one of the books I've recently finished, but the other books will have to wait for our next episode. I will only mention the books that you can find also in English, because some of the books are in Greek, so you're not going. I don't want to hype you very much and then not being able to read them. So what have we got? First of all, we've got Stuart Neville's The Ghosts of Belfast. I don't think Stuart Neville needs any further introduction, and I was happy to be present at the presentation of his work in Athens the previous month. I think The Ghost of Belfast is his most well-known work, and I hope to be reading it soon, and so that I can tell you my opinion about it. Next, I've got, of course, everything is the books I've got this time are Greek translations, Greek editions, and the covers you were seeing are in Greek. So, next book was Thomas Mann's This War, a book written in 1939, and it has its own merit even in today. I think this book will be one of the most thought-provoking books for me, but I will read it next year probably, so it will be here. Next, the book that was talked about quite much in Greece the previous year, Gort Hallberg's City on Fire. I don't know. It's a big book, and I have to find time to read it, but it's going to happen sooner or later. Then I got another crime book by Pierre Lemaitre, which is the Greek edition is Anne, but I found two types of English edition, the one by the title of Camille, but the other one is called Sacrifices. Pierre Lemaitre is quite well known in crime fiction, and I've read another book of his, and it was quite good actually. And last but not least, of course, it's a book by Mathias Henard. It's called Compass, and it's a book about Orient, and the way it's mostly centered, I think, on the way Europeans think of all things Oriental, and he mentions many things about Orientalism and the people studying it. But I'll say more things when I review it, which is going to be in the next Ex Libris. So that was all the books I bought during November. I don't know if I'm going to buy any more books. Tight budget, sorry. But let me say a few things about a book I've finished, and this is by Jean-Michel Guenassia, the author of The Club of Incorrigible Optimists. This one, I don't think it has been translated into English. The original title is La Valse des Arbres du Ciel, which means the waltz of the trees and the sky. It is a book about the last period of life, the last months of life of the Impressionist painter Van Gogh. It offers an alternate version of events that led to his death. It's an interesting book, not too not too long book, and it has a point of view, a rather different point of view. It is the point of view from one of the other characters, not Van Gogh himself, and the events that this book presents are, I would say, are quite plausible. Of course, it's alternate history, if you want, but it is well supported. This version of events is well supported by the author in his comments and remarks at the end of the book. So I don't know if it has been translated into. I think it's translated also into Italian. Of course, it's the original is in French, and but if you happen to know French, don't hesitate to read this book. And if you're into painting and special impressionism, you should read this book. It is very interesting. It gives a lot of detail about life in the time of the Impressionist painters. So that's all for today, and since this is the last Ex Libris before Christmas, Merry Christmas to all of you, at least the ones who celebrate Christmas. I hope you enjoy yourselves these days and be healthy and full of joy. Bye bye for now.